All right, everybody, welcome back to Cities Skylines. Now, in the last episode, we worked on our nice trumpet interchange you're seeing here on the screen. And since then, I've kind of expanded the city out to a tremendous point, mostly because I wanted to try to hit our 60,000 milestone, right? So it was the metropolis. I wanted to hit the 60,000 because it would give us the ability to build airports. Now, the final one, I think, is the international airport. I think that's the final one you can get. I'm not as worried about that one right now. I just wanted to get our regular airport, because the whole point of starting the San Rico, and we're probably going to change the name of the city once you figure out what I'm getting ready to do. The whole point of this was to try to have a better understanding of the game, right? We've really only done 10 episodes of this game. We really have not played a whole lot of this game, but we're really close now to the point where we have everything unlocked, at least from the vanilla standpoint of the game, which I'm playing on console, and that's all I really have at my disposal. I have the first season pass. I don't have the second season pass, so we're missing some stuff, which we'll probably upgrade to at a later point. But for now, we finally have, I think, everything that we really would desire and want to kind of build a city from the ground up the way we want to do it. Now, what that means is we're going to basically demolish everything within the city itself, except for some small areas, and redo it. We've got a better idea of how things work, how the traffic works, how all these different trams and things that we've been able to build over time work, and I've got some better ideas on how I want to do this. So, because of that, we are going to kind of demolish the whole city, and I'll be back with you shortly and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright guys, I'm back. So I had a bit of a different idea that I wanted to do, so I kind of removed all the stuff that I had created, as I kind of mentioned there in the intro. Basically, we created a bunch just to get ourselves to the point of being able to have the, excuse me, I'm going to the wrong thing here. The point just for us to actually be able to build an airport, right? So with that, I went ahead and removed all that stuff that I did off camera to get us to that point, because I had some ideas about how I wanted to go next. So we did this trumpet interchange last time, obviously, kind of talked about that. I had been working on this a little bit. I wanted to make like an alcove, like a little river going down the side with another waterfall. It's not perfect yet, but we're going to continue to work on that. In the meantime, I did have this roundabout that I connected to here just to try to have another, way for them to get on and off this exit, because we built this exit and we're not really going to be building anything directly over here yet. I'm going to make this section, I should get my little marker out, this section over here, another part of the old section that we built last time, or 2 episodes, I guess, ago. This is going to be another section of that, but we will work on that at a later point. For now, I want to kind of redo all of our industrial section, as well as our downtown. So our downtown's kind of all over the place, right? We've got our arena district we built over here, which I think looks really good. And then we kind of have like a downtown that's just kind of all over the place. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense, in my opinion. So I would like to try to shore that up and fix that if we can. And the way that I plan on doing that is by basically just bulldozing all of this section here and all of this section here. So first off, I kind of laid out some groundworks for our industrial section over here. And then also over here, I plan on just kind of expanding out this arena district and making this kind of our downtown city area. I've got a road here that's going to go underneath this hillside and come out here and connect over here to this the industry section, and I think that will look really good when it's done. Basically, it's just a guide marker for right now. First things first, I kind of want to start working on the downtown area. I think that's a first step that I want to work on. So, with that said, let's go ahead and start building out a few more grid-like sections here for us. So I think what I would like to do is try to keep most of the traffic off of the main road there. So if I do something like this, the grid, let me just see something here. So the grid's not going to make a difference there. We need to modify that slightly, I think. So if we do that, I think we'll fix it. Nope, it still won't. I need to do one more, don't I? Yep. Okay. One more. Or should we leave a section for a walking path in between it? No, we're going to do that. I've got another idea. We're going to do that. Let's build this off here real quick. Actually, I think I'm going to do something different now that I'm seeing that. We're going to make this, so we're going to have to remove this really quick. And this section in the middle, we're going to try to make it like a park section. I think that will look good. So let's go ahead and grab this and come back to here. Connect that back up. Perfect. We are not on pause, and we've got buildings being built. We do not want that. Let's go ahead and remove those. I don't want those built yet. I want to make sure we get everything here sectioned off first. Start small, and then go from there. Obviously, that's the path that we want to try to do here. Okay, well, that's fine. Like I said, we're going to try to make this into kind of a park area. So we're going to kind of want, you know, a bunch of different ways to get in and out of it. So we're going to put this here because that looks pretty cool, and that's not something that we have in the city yet. And then what I would like to do is, because I know I can connect with those, so I would like to take these. For some reason, it won't let me connect from those, but I can connect to these, which doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, what it is, what it is. Alright, so those are connected, and I don't understand why that won't let me connect there. But, you know, whatever. Weird. It's weird that they have got those connection points there, but it won't let you connect. It's like it's a glitch or something. Like, I don't know. And we'll drag one there. Very nice. I think that looks good. Alright, now let's continue to build this up here. Our little park section. You get what I'm trying to do, though. Alright, so let's just do this. And we're going to actually come all the way up here, and we're going to demolish that. I know that's going to probably look bad for a minute, but we're going to do it anyway. I want them going straightish, and they're not really that straight, but that's okay. It's good enough. Okay. So our park section's almost done here. I want to add a few other things in here. What I would like to do is go to this monument section here, or landmarks, whatever you want to call them, and add a few more of these in. I think we've unlocked a few more that would make sense in here. Meteor Park. Like that. Very nice. And I don't think there's going to be anything else we want to stick in yet. We did unlock some more stuff, so we may add some of that over here into our arena district, but not yet. Okay, so let's go to trees. And we are just going to add some trees all into this section. Perfect. Now, see, it's going to do that, but we can just do the select, I suppose. That's just the easiest way to do it. Might bring that road up, actually. Let's just go to here for now. I think we're going to bring that road in a little further. We'll stick that there. That looks good, and we'll put some down here. People that are close to that are really going to enjoy it, I think. How far did we go? Two back? Two back. I need to fix that. I'm just going to take it all out for right now, actually. In case we accidentally hit start, I don't want them to start growing, and then I have to go in there and delete them all again. So we'll do that, and we're going to go one more on this section here. We're going to remove that for now. We're going to actually add another road in here. It might be too close. We're going to find out, though. We'll see. The roads themselves between this road here and this road may be too close. They may get too much traffic, but we'll take a look. We'll see how things go. I don't know why I put that in there. I want this one to be this. Alright, there we go. And what we'll do now is we're just going to simply connect these to this road. Just give more ways to get in and out of here. Perfect. Now we can fill this in. Perfect. Good, good, good. And I'm not even going to fill that. That's only one row. I don't think it's going to look good. We'll leave that looking like a park. Maybe we'll add a few more trees here and there. Actually, we made those actual area, didn't we? Alright, so that should do nicely there. And then this section, we're going to do something very similar. Except instead of it being office buildings, they are going to be just your typical high-level housing. Or high-rise housing, I guess is what I should call them. Okay, and I'm actually going to make this one a whole other road. I'm just going to do it in the middle somewhere. One's not going to be perfect, but that's alright. We're going to do that, and then we're going to make all these the high rises. I'm going to select for this one because I don't want them going to the end, like we mentioned already. So we'll go to there, and here's the same thing. We'll do 3 there. Oh, wrong thing. Fill. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we've got those in a grid section, and I think that's going to look really good. So before we continue on, I mean, we've got a lot over there, so just, you know, adding that in is not going to replace all of this that we have over here. It's certainly not even come close to really replacing all of that. So we probably need to expand it out a little bit more. So let's just go ahead and make one more section. Maybe we should have made the park in the middle. You know what? We're going to leave it be. What we are going to do, though, is we are going to add the high density here, the commercial. Select. This is what we want. I went a little bit too far there. You can fix that pretty easily. And there we go. Alright, nice. So that should look good. I don't know why I even put those trees over there. That was just stupid. Pointless. I mean, maybe I should leave them like that and try to make that more towards the park area, but we're going to leave it for now. We'll see how it does. There may get to be a lot of traffic over here, and what I have planned to do, if there is a lot of traffic, which I expect there to be, especially with, you know, putting our industry over here, I'm going to put another interchange right here. And we're going to expand out into this section as well. You can see we actually unlocked the railroads now, so we can build some railroad stuff. And that's what we're going to plan on doing. I don't know if we'll have time for it in this episode or not, but we're going to do that eventually. So I feel like this is going to get extremely populated as soon as I unlock this and allow these to start being built, and then especially when these start getting built. Now, they're going to have to go really far away, but this is going to pile up. If there's only one way in and out, this is just going to get real bad real quick. So what we're probably going to do is do that interchange there, but we're also going to have a couple of bridges that go across from here to here. We're going to clean this up. It's not going to be so, you know, nasty and dirty over here on this section. It's just going to be a little bit better looking. So we're probably going to have our whole downtown city area pretty much from around here-ish all the way to the edge of the water, and then kind of come along the water and curve all the way down here, and we're going to build something real nice down here on the sand. But that's what we're going to do, and basically we're going to remove all of this section here and then make it all low-density housing like this, because I think that makes more sense, right? You know, the closer you are to the arenas and stuff like that, you're typically in a downtown area. So we try to make it look a little bit better and put the industry just slightly off course here from where we are. And then that way we can expand out our, you know, low density stuff, and then we can expand out our old town section over here like we had originally planned to do. I think that will be the greatest idea for us to do here. So let's go ahead and build this road out one more time here. Now, it's not going to be, we're not going to be able to go straight. We're not going to be able to continue to go straight. We're going to run into that. Now, we all obviously could curve this a little bit, and maybe that is what we're going to do. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that now. I'll come back and fix this later, but let's just delete this because we know we're going to curve it anyway. right, that's perfect. That's about as close as you're going to get for right now. We'll fix that at a later point. So let's build this out here. I'm not sure how many steps I went last time. I should probably figure that out. 1, 2, 3, so 5, 10, 15, 20 steps. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And then we'll bring it down. Nope, I want you to connect straight. 90-degree angle. That doesn't look like a 90-degree angle to me. That's better. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to drag these roads across. This way we have plenty of points for people to get across and around in. Okay, so for here, I'm going to add in some more offices, I think. So we're going to do here. We're probably going to do a little mixture of both on this one. Some offices and some housing. So we'll do there. We'll do another office here. And here. And then the housing will go here. Now, just looking at this solely from perspective of what's probably going to be built up here and how close this is going to be, the traffic here is going to be immense. We definitely are going to have to build that interchange when that interchange is going to go right here. And it's going to get real close to them, I understand that, but that's where we're going to put it. And it's going to come into here and have an entrance somewhere in here, and then they'll be able to ease, that way the people that are, you know, working in the industry section, they don't necessarily have to go through the whole city. As what we have here, they have to come through here, get their stuff, then come back here, and pretty much go all the way around through the city with everybody else. I'd like to try to separate it ever so slightly. Now, there's certainly going to be people from here that are going to use that interchange, and there's probably going to be people from over here that'll come over and use this interchange too. But the goal here, at least, is to have a couple of different interchanges to get on and off, which should help alleviate some of the traffic. Whereas, until recently, we only had this one entrance on and off, and then the temporary one that we had built over to here. We have this one now. It's not being used all that much. It is being used, though. Some of the people from here, and obviously some of the people around the lake here, are certainly going to be using that to get on and off. This one is still heavily being used. So we've got to figure out a way to shore that up, and that's how we're going to do it, is we're going to build that interchange here. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Let's get our water pipes done. We're just going to drag the water pipe all the way down, because why not? And we'll do it here too. And we'll just drag it down there, because why not? And we'll connect that to there. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Perfect. Now they are all taken care of. Very nice. All right. So I think that is going to be that for there. Now, let's start working on our industry section. So we've got to finish this road. So we've got this guy. We're going to get to curved. We're going to go down below, and we're going to grab that. And we're going to come up to about, let's see, how many steps is that? There, I would say. It's hard to see in this. Boom. Okay, we curved that nicely. And we're going to straight. That's pretty nice. I like that. That looks good. And let's connect this up here. I'm actually going to keep it the same length until we get to here, and then we'll drop it down. I want it to look as natural as possible, so I want it to be kind of a gradual slope down there. I didn't want it to be that severe like it was trying to give to me. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay, so The monorail is to there. So I've got a monorail track here. I've got an idea that I want to use for the monorail. I'm not sure. I'm just going to remove this whole thing here. I'm not sure if we're actually going to use the monorail or not, but I have that there as a placeholder to remind myself that I want to, well, I had that idea at least to do that. But for now, we're not going to worry about it. Actually, you know what? Let's do curved. I don't know what I'm thinking there. Alright, that's too much. Let's go down one. Boom. No, I still don't like that. We need to go up a little further. There you go. That's better. That's a better curve. Okay, so we are now connected up. It's obviously all going to be one way, so that's going to be kind of a bit of a disaster for right now. So let's go ahead and start filling this section in. I don't think we're going to need a whole lot, so let's be cognizant of that. I'm going to put a bunch here in the back right off the start. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's grab this. I'm going to actually, you can see I started building that too, and that was mostly as a placeholder as well. But I started building this this track that I have here, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to make it work. I kind of wanted it just to be, you know, a track that basically started here, or started here in the corner, would just go from here all the way down to here, and then it would connect up, you know, with monorail traffic, right? But I don't think it's going to let me do that. I think it has to be a continuous loop. I don't think it can actually just go to the end, then turn around and come back the same way. But we'll find out. We'll see if it lets me do it or not. But again, that's just going to be a placeholder thing for right now. Before we do anything else, let's go into here. Where is that? There it is. And that is, what color is that? I guess that's pink. Is that right? Is this red over here? Yeah, that's definitely red. So pink. Alright, so let's remove the pink line here. We don't need it. Yep, everybody's mad. We know. That's fine. You guys are all going away anyway, so I don't know why you're getting mad for. So let's go ahead and begin our destruction. We're going to leave these over here. These are the what do you call them? The trash, the recycling people. We're going to leave those there for now. We're going to move them. We're going to leave the jail over here for now as well. We are also going to move that. But basically, from anywhere from this... I should get my selector out so you know what I'm talking about. Anywhere from this roundabout, basically, to here, we're going to just delete all of it. Every bit of it. We're going to have a road that comes across here and connects into this roundabout. And then we may have a smaller bridge that connects over here too. I'm not sure 100% yet. But that's what we're planning on doing for right now. So, let's go ahead and begin. We may have to find something for electricity. I don't know if that electricity will reach or not. We'll have to take a look. Okay. I'm going to move this since it's an oil production. We're just going to go ahead and move it now. I think I'm going to put the oil stuff and the electricity stuff here at the end. We're going to stick it there. Let's see, where else is our... I should just use... Where else is our electricity at? I should just look at that. Pretty much all we have is just the solar stuff now. So, that's not too bad. So let's move some of this solar. I think we're just going to run the solars up here on this. Well, how many do we have, actually? 4. 4 solars. Okay, so... That's not going to fit there. 4 solars is not going to fit there. Okay, got to think this through. Hold on. Let me rethink this for a minute. We could do them here. And that would give a little bit of a buffer for the water. Yeah, we're going to put them there. We're going to put them there. Okay, and this guy, you're going to move over here. Yeah, so this area is not flat, and I kind of wanted to keep it like that. I kind of wanted it to be... unflat, that's not really a word, you know what I meant, just you know, the normal standard, what it looks like, you know, out in the world. I didn't want it to be so unrealistic. I wanted it to kind of look like you would think it would look. You wouldn't have always flat areas wherever you're building stuff at. I think that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, before we forget, let's just go ahead and get some power lines going from here, and it's just temporary. to here, and then here, up to here, and over to, well, maybe if it'll let me. Okay, that'll work for that, and then, yeah, this is not going to connect there, so we have got to do something about that, so we'll just do a little temporary thing to here. Boom. Alright, so that should all be connected now, and when all this stuff starts growing in, it should also be connected. So I'm not too worried about that. And let's start adding in our industry. Now, I want to select, because I want to try to keep everything off the main road as much as possible. I'm going to leave this section open because I think that's where we're going to put one of our smaller bridges over. Obviously, this bridge is going to go straight over, like I mentioned. I'm going to leave this section open too, but we will fill in all these middle sections. So that's going to be pretty close to what we have right now, I think. I'm going to leave the rest of that in there, but we'll do this side and here. Alright, perfect. Now, where is this? There it is. I want to move this over to here. I have a feeling like this is going to be a hot spot for fires for right now until we get rid of all those trees. So, we're going to put that there. I think it makes sense there too. It looks better. It's right on the edge of the water, kind of where you would imagine that to be at anyway. Okay. So I think that's it. I think that's all we need to move, right? We can move this. Fire station would probably be smart to be moved. We'll put the fire station on the main road. We'll keep that up to par. Moving that stuff to par where we were at before. I think that makes sense. Where am I at? Here's my police station. Do I have one close by? No, there's a jail, but there's no police station close by. We'll put a big police station over here too, because why not? Alright. And I think I would like to do is, it's probably going to be further down the line, but I would like to stick these at the beginning, kind of like an entrance. Coming into the industry section. You know, you see that sometimes in old industry sections. They've got, you know, an entrance area. That could also be used very well, I think, for a jail. So whenever we decide to redo the jail section, which it's in a fine section, I'm probably going to leave it there, but we're going to modify it a little bit, make it look more like a jail. So we're probably going to have those as kind of like lookout towers that you would see it with around, surrounded by a jail. Okay, so that's that. That should be taken care of there. We need to get the water going over here, though. We definitely don't have any of that, so we need to do that if we can here. Let's drag a pipe all the way down to here. And we're going to go up to here. And up to here. Alright, that should pretty much do it. We're going to connect these. Alright, that should do it. Now, before we continue here, I would like to... I'll do that later, I guess. I forget how to do that. I'll do that later. Okay. So... let's continue. Actually, before we do that, we need to move these. And I think I'm going to move them slightly downstream here. Put them over here on this side, because I think that makes more sense. All right, let's continue rather our demolition derby. Yeah, see, they've got those towers there. They look pretty similar to the fire tower. Well, I guess they're not, but they kind of have the same basic look. Okay, let's get to our water. Keep calling it a wire. So that's connected there. I think the easiest and cheapest way would be just to connect it across the thing. I don't think... Yeah, I guess we'll just do that for now. I mean, we can change it later. Alright, perfect. Okay, we're just going to leave that there for now. It's obviously going to move. We're going to leave it there. We're going to move our water section. I think we'll put it over here. Perfect. Okay, so I think that about does it for that section now. Now, this is going to get busy, like I said. So let's try to get this road done, and then we will go ahead and unpause and see everything come to life. I think I'm going to do something like this. We're going to go straight off of there. And then... Actually, you know what? I'm going the wrong thing. Get out of there. Thank you. We're going to keep going straight. We're going to go across here. Probably got the best we're going to do for right now. Quit. Curved. Thank you. I think we're just going to go straight for now. This is going to be a pretty tight turn, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll still work out. They'll hit the roundabout. That's perfect. And they'll keep on moving forward. That roundabout may not be necessary, but I think we're going to use it to our advantage, at least for right now. So we're going to build this one across. It's hard to figure out if you're flat with that one or not. I mean, I guess you could go down. I mean, I don't think it really makes that big of a difference, does it? Probably not. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's all going to be temporary again. Okay, stop there. Perfect. And you can stop there. Nice. Okay. So we now have our entrance and exits. We've got 2 ways by bridge this way, which I feel like a lot of people are still going to take that for right now, which I'm fine with, because that's the only entrance on and off over this section. But then we'll also have this road, which they can also take if they really want to, or if they so choose to. Alright, so we've undid all of that. What are these over here? Let's make sure we don't have industry still over here. We do not. Those are just offices. Okay, they can stay there. I don't really care. I'm going to get rid of these, though. There's really no reason to have those there. And I think what I would like to do, actually, is, well, you know what? We're going to leave them there for now. We'll leave it there for now. We are going to move these somewhere else somewhere closer to the edge here, or over here even. But I kind of want to leave them over here. They're closer to the city that way. Okay, so now that we've done that, what I want to do, I think I want to get rid of more of this section over here somehow. Because we've got this over here, so I want them to start building on that and not using this. So let's move a couple things here. A couple things we want to keep. Let's move those. We'll just stick it here for now. You guys are all going to go away, so you'll be fine. Don't worry. That's probably going to have to be redone too, because we're going to get rid of all this. Yep. Probably going to have to do a couple of these, you know, solo. By hand, rather, is the word I'm looking for. So I will probably do this off camera, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back, and let's watch this guy come to life. Alright guys, we're back. So we went ahead and just skipped through. It was taking longer than I was expecting, but we've got a nice city growing here. These are going to get a lot bigger, obviously, as they continue to level up. And then our industry has kind of built in nicely. I actually had to go ahead and add in the monorail, the metro, and the tram line, just to try to get the services higher up so we get more industry to be built into here. But so far things seem to be working out pretty well for us. So this one road here is getting really busy. It seems like everybody's taking that road, so we may have to upgrade this one a little bit. That or just remove it altogether. I'm not sure which one we're going to go with yet. But it is being used, and it does look like it's working pretty well. And there are people using this road, even though it's a very, very long path to get to. People are using it. But if you guys did enjoy this one, I'd really appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe button. It really does help the channel out a ton. If you have any thoughts, questions, comments, ideas for me to do next, let me know down below, and I'm happy to get back to you. As always, I'll see you guys in the next episode.